Everybody loved him. Hundreds of people would be by the courthouse, and he, put up his finger to the government, and that's it. This man is dying, and you still have him in solitary confinement. He was tied, his feet to the bed, and his hands were tied to the bed. People want to question if my father was weak or tough. He had a severe kidney infection. He was sick. He didn't get to see a doctor. By the time he got off the bus, he was covered in blood. If there was ever a time to become a rat or something, it would have been then. No, instead he fought 5 trials. Eli has never had any conversation with my father. You lie about my son? Like, this is how sick they are. I defend my family. I think I do a pretty good job of defending my family. But other people defend my family also. I don't ask them to do it, but they do. Hello, everybody. How is everyone? This is real last minute notice. And I'm sorry. I was watching Keen Shades and I just said, you know what? Maybe I'll just start a live. Maybe I will just start a live. And let me just see something. Okay. We just got to ban somebody right now. Hi, Marla.
Hey, sorry.
That's okay. That's
I was
okay.
folding clothes in my room, not paying any attention, and then I realized my phone wasn't in there.
Yeah, no, don't worry. I feel bad. This is a last minute. I pulled a last minute on you and everybody else, but there's just a few things that I got to get off my chest because I won't be able to sleep if I don't.
Let's do it.
Okay, thank you. Hello, Brian, American DeBella. Hi, Joe Bay 8th. Oh, you're watching it? It's on right now?
Oh, neat.
Yeah. Oh, thank you.
Hey, Joe, what's going on?
Yeah. Let me say hello. Yankees for life. How are you, Scott Bell? And Kevin, I was thinking about you today. Where have you been, Kevin?
Hey, Kevin.
Yeah, I was thinking about you. I said, where's Kevin been? I hope he's okay. Montauk, Yankees for life. I said, right? Stacy, how are you, Stacy? Kenile, Undead, Kennel, Kenile. Jane Perry, Mario, Carol, Jane, Vincent, Steph. What's Steph? I snitch. I will get the paperwork and email you. Okay, you can do that. You can message me on my Twitter or my Instagram. I don't give my email out because I don't need those lunatics bothering me. Those whack jobs over there on the other side. But yeah, you can message me on Twitter or Instagram. I look forward to that. Hi, Tris. Hi, Richie. Carol. And Victoria Young. Minnie the Moocha. I just saw Tony Pizza in the room. And I'm sorry, I'm just saying hello to everybody, Tony.
Hey, Tony.
Yeah. Okay, you want to say hello? Hello, Finn Freak. Hello, Chicago Muscle. How are you, Chicago Muscle?
Hey, Chicago Muscle.
Hi, Mike Slick. You want to say hello to, you want to?
Seems like you got everybody. Hey, Vito. Did you say Cheryl, the regulator Lewis?
No, I didn't see her. Hi.
Okay. Yankees for life.
Oh, good. All right, Kevin. I was just, I was worried. I didn't see you, and I said, I hope everything's okay with him. What's this say?
Hey, Tony Pizza. How are you?
And Tony, you mad at me? You saying hello to Marla and not me? Why are you mad at me?
I just caught the tail end and I just saw it.
Yeah. Hi, Moses Heaps. Moses Heaps and
There you go, Angel.
hello, the long lost Papa. How are you? I'm not even saying the first name. Hi, Dante's Farm. How are you? And let's see. Let me just see something. You're not blocked. I see your message. You're not blocked. I told you you weren't blocked. Hi, Heather Diane. Hi, Mooch. We love Marla's accent. Yes, we do. And we love, we love Epic Marla more. Okay, what? Oh, okay. Hi, Tony. You said hello to me. All right. Was Convict talking about Chicago, or was it people in the chat? I don't know. Well, that's what I want to talk about. Now, I happen to really like Convict, but like he keeps doubling. Wait, he keeps saying something, and today he kind of doubled down on it after he and I had like this little conversation through email that that story wasn't true, but I'm going to give him the I'm going to have patience with him. I am going to I'm going to find out some information and give it to him, and then he will do what he does, and then we will find out that whole my father paid the Aryan Brotherhood is not true at all. So, that's it. Convicting. That's all I have to say about that. And I want everybody to check that out also, because besides all the big surprises he has coming for whoever on that side, he explained the whole MRE and this whole crap about him being neo-Nazi and all this racist crap, and he breaks it down pretty good. So and I've he pointed out something today that I keep saying to people, and he puts it a lot better than I do. The way he said, well played, played, ultimate troll. Now, I said this from day one, that MRE likes to rile people up. He likes to start stuff and, start shit. I'm going to say it. I'm going to curse. He likes
break balls. How about that?
He break balls. Yes.
He likes to break balls.
Yes, he does. And I said this from the very beginning. Now, I'm going to say this one more time because I'm doing this for a reason. I spent the whole day downloading, and I'm doing this right now for a reason. I interviewed MRE when this started 3 months ago, and I asked him very tough questions that people told me to ask him, that it bothered the crap out of me to ask him, but I did, because I told him, I said, listen, my reputation is on the line. Dominic's reputation is on the line, and everybody in here who supports you. I'm going to ask you some really tough questions. And this was in the back before we even started, before we went live. And I even said, because I said, if I ask him and he says, okay, tell me, then I'll know, oh my God, this is all a fraud. But I said to him, listen, do you want me to tell you like one of the questions, or, give you a hint of what I'm going to ask you? And he said, absolutely not. And that, I swear on my whole entire family, that's the truth. He said, absolutely not. I said, okay, these questions, it really bothers me to ask you, but, he said, you ask me whatever you want. I don't care what it is. You ask me those questions. And I did. And I asked him questions that people told me to ask him. I asked him also, do you denounce white supremacy? Do you denounce the neo-Nazism? Do you denounce the Aryan Brotherhood? I asked him all those questions, and he said yes to every single one of them. He went on to explain the whole thing of everything with the tattoo, from the tattoos to those old Facebook posts. He went on to explain it all. And I was very satisfied with all the answers that he gave me. Of course, on the other side, there would never be anything that was going to satisfy them. So, and then when the stream ended, my best friend and I stood on with him, and he showed me all his tattoos. He showed me all his dioramas. He showed me his whole place, really. He showed me his dioramas. He showed me all the what do you call that? All the things that he collects, all the historical things that he collects, all the dioramas that he made. He showed me everything. And I left, when we ended that, I felt very happy about what went on with him and I, he and I, and my best friend. Now, what I didn't tell everybody that day, and I'm telling you now, but I did say it many, many times, but I'm going to really tell you now. MRE was thoroughly checked out. And I mean thoroughly checked out, because that's my reputation and that's Dominic's reputation that was on the line. He was thoroughly checked out. He is not an informant. He is not on any government watch list for any hate groups, anything like that. He's not on any of that shit. And they keep going with the, oh, this wasn't just the news. He's on a government watch list. It's a lie. He is not. He's not on any of that. So, Convict Inc., thank you for what you what you said yesterday and today about MRE. And but he did, I got a kick out of what he said, that he had to give Lefty props because he did a much better job than FBS did, but that it was still no, that MRE is not an informant or a rat. So that's what I wanted to say about that with Convict Inc. I'm just so tired of this. And I spent the whole day downloading, because if you're going to threaten me with newspaper articles or magazine, you better have everything there is to have, because I have it. I have it. And the only thing I want to say to Convict Inc. is this, that I really like him. I like listening to him, even though I'm not into any of this crap, but I do like listening to him. Sometimes it makes me really sad, because I see the prison stories are disturbing, but I don't know if you ever spoke to somebody that was in Marion, Illinois, or ADX, Colorado, where those men are under 23-hour lockdown. Sometimes it's 24-hour lockdown if the prison is on lockdown. So that 1 hour that they might get to go outside, they don't get to do it if the slightest thing happens. If something happens in another prison, in another state, those people still get locked down in that prison. So 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I don't know if you spoke to anybody in that situation. And so listening to those stories, it breaks my heart, because I only imagine what he was going through in Marion, and then being sick and being in so much pain that he was ripping his implants out with his own hands.
Oh my God.
Exactly. And the pain that he was in, but he never broke. They tried so hard to break him, and he never broke. Now, the thing that bothers me, Convict Inc., if you could answer this for me, is that you say that you watch FBS and you say, oh yeah, I see he makes money and this, but he calls women the C word, filthy pigs. He's racist as all hell especially when it comes to Marla. But I don't understand how you're okay with that. I don't understand how any man on here is okay with that and why he's not getting called out for that. That's the thing that bothers me the most is how everybody can sit there and say, oh, FBS had his best month ever. He had his best month ever because he's abusing women. He's abusing me. He's abusing Marla. And we didn't even do a damn thing to him. I didn't do a damn thing to this piece of shit for 3 months. All he's done is make up lies, tell disgusting things. I was his friend and I defended him. And all he's done is lie and abuse me and Marla also and B and Josie. I don't understand how any of the men on here are okay with this behavior. I really don't. That's what I have to say. What do you have to say?
I'm convinced that I don't think he's getting a lot of money. I think he has maybe 1 or 2 rats, snitches, who are paying him to do this. He's not, I don't believe that, I don't believe he even has a lot of people watching him anymore. I'm kind of suspect. I pretty much think he's buying views at this stage of the game. I think when he took it to the kids, people started tuning out. I think he's got some rats that are paying him to do this and making it look as if he's as popular. I don't think he's as popular as he thinks. Like I've said before, I've gone at him. I've said things to him, so I expect him to come back at me. The whole black girl shit doesn't faze me at all. I think it's kind of stupid, particularly when he claims he can smack the shit out of me and spit on me. He can do this, but he won't do it. I mean, he won't do it. And, I've made it very clear. If he keeps saying stuff about you, I'm going to keep saying stuff about him. He has no manhood, no pride, no dignity. And I'm going to point it out to him every time. I don't care. You're classy. I'm classy, sassy, and a little badassy. So I'll say the shit that needs to be said in the most grimiest of ways to get my point across. I don't mind it.
And and I'm sorry, I left out the most important person, my daughter. He went after my daughter with a made up, disgusting lie, disgusting story. He went after my daughter, and that to me is the worst thing that he's done so far. You went after my father. You look so stupid when he goes after my father with the picture on the wall. And gangsters are bad people, but yet he's got a picture of one of the biggest mob bosses ever in history is over his head, and to the right of that is a collage of gangsters, but yet he's sitting there calling them how bad they are. Which I really don't care. You keep he thinks he's spiting me by keeping that picture up. He doesn't spite me at all. You just look so insane, more insane than you normally do when you're trashing John Gotti and his whole entire family, but yet the pictures there. And everybody says the same thing. But you went after my daughter and you lied about my daughter, and I have never done that to him. I've never even said his daughter's name. I've never went after his wife. I did one night when she said something about that my father's a murderer and that I want her husband. Yeah, then I went after her. But ever since that, I never went after her. Never said anything about her. Yet he still just keeps coming, and then, like I said, you went after my daughter. I just want to know how the men on this whole YouTube are okay with all of that. That's what I want to know. And that's it. As far as the Aryan Brotherhood stuff, Convict Inc., Rob, I'm going to get that info to you. And then you do your thing. And whatever you come up with, I'll even bring it on the show and play it.
Scott Bell said all of FBI's chats are filled with nothing but mods. That's kind of what I'm saying. Like he's there's like fishy there. Like there's nothing in there but mods. And I think he's buying views. He's got nobody in there but mods. Nobody in there. I mean, it's not like he hasn't. Nobody can like say anything opposite of what he's saying. That's all he's got in there is a bunch of mods. And if they don't like what you say, they block you or whatever. But this is an internet. This is an internet. I don't want to say the word, but
let me interrupt you for 1 minute. I'm not talking about the men here. I'm not talking about. Yes, I know, Tony, but and Chicago Muscle. I know the men on this side are not okay with that. I see the little clippings that they make, Assassinino. I see everything. I'm not talking about the men here. I'm talking about the males, because they're not men. The guys, I'll call them the guys over there that sit in that chat, and the women that sit in that chat, and they're okay with the things that come out of his mouth. Now, even if they're okay with him saying the crap that he said about you and I, how are they okay with the crap he said about my daughter?
They're skanks. I mean, they're skanks, Angel. You ain't gonna be able to understand skanky people. Nobody can understand these people. They should be studied. They should be studied. I mean, they're skanks. What do you expect? Skanks are gonna act like skanks. They're gonna do skank behavior. You can't understand them type of people.
Yeah. Gianni, that was it. Johnny who just brought up this. The prison guard was not the guard when my father was there. He didn't even know who the warden was. He did not know. He went live. I'm on that live, and I asked him what was the warden's name. He didn't know. So please don't tell me that he worked where my father was and that he saw it, because he did not. He didn't even know the warden's name. I swear to you on my entire family, he did not know the warden's name. That's how I knew he was nowhere near where my father was. There's another video. There's another YouTube thing where it's a black man that was he said he was in Marion and he was there. Was he really? I don't know. It sounded like it was, because according to Manny, the man that was there with my father, yeah, it kind of sounded right. But I would bring Manny on here, but Manny is going to be a part of the project that my brother John is working on, so I'm not interfering with that. And also this other person who knows all about this Aryan Brotherhood stuff, he'll be featured, and that's it. But I'm just getting tired of this, of people saying things that aren't true. If this thing with the Aryan Brotherhood were true, I would just ignore it. I would never come out here and make a fool out of myself and say, make this up when, if it really was true, I wouldn't do that. Yeah. And everybody has to understand, Marion, Illinois was locked down. I mean, solitary confinement. That's what my father was in, solitary confinement. So, listen, I'm going to get the information to Rob. I hope you will do what you said you will do, Rob, and then we'll take it from there. But in the meantime, check it out. Check out Convict Inc.'s video that he put out today, because I really enjoy watching him. He makes me laugh. He sometimes my head goes back and forth. Like, wait, what? Answer that question first before you jump on there. And he's and he explains the whole thing with MRE so perfectly. You know, like the whole thing. I'm like, oh my God, that's what I always try to say, but could never get the words out the right way, the way that you just did that. And I'm gonna say this again. I think Lefty, you should be ashamed of yourself. Common sense, you should be ashamed of yourself. And also common sense, if those were your fingernails on that video, you really should be ashamed.
Dirty butt. I gotta see this damn video.
Yeah, exactly. So now I feel better. I got everything off my chest. You know, I don't watch FBS. I don't watch him, but I had to download a whole bunch of things today, and I saw things that I never saw before, and it really just made me be like, oh my God, like how are you people sitting there watching this, throwing him money for talking down so badly to women? Like, what the hell did I do? I didn't believe you when it came to MRE. That's all I did. And to for 3 months and then to threaten me, you're threatening me now. And
You don't want to
I've
go
got
there.
it downloaded. That's all I can say. And if you're planning on calling anybody, you better be prepared for what's going to come out about you. Every single one of those clips I've got today. And they're disgusting. They are absolutely disgusting. You could call MRE whatever you want to call him. He never talks like that about a woman. A whole year. He's never, ever. I remember him and Josie were fighting once, and he wouldn't even go back at Josie. So you should be ashamed of yourself. What do you think about that? Yes. Okay, Kevin. That's right, Kevin. You know Manny. I forgot all about it. That's right. You know Manny. Now, Manny was in Marion with my father, and Manny said absolutely not. This wasn't true. Manny was there. So, but you'll hear from Manny. He got cut out of the whole Godfather and son thing because of the producers had some kind of thing with Larry Mazza and that other with the woman. Why he put those two in, I'll never know. They didn't even know my father. But
that girl is a rat. That chick is a rat.
Yeah, she was a rat also. But listen, that's what they did. They put two rats in that thing when they never even knew my father. They didn't know. She could say whatever she wanted to say. She didn't know my father. And neither did Larry Mazza. He never met him a day in his life. And Manny should have stayed in there. I begged them to take me out because I was like, listen, he needs to stay in there. You need to, like, everybody needs to hear his story with my dad. I told them, take me out. There was no reason. I felt like, take me out because, listen, everybody knows a daughter loves their father. So it wasn't even necessary for me to be in there. They cut half of it out anyway. But so take me out and just leave Manny in, but they wouldn't do it. They wouldn't do it. So Manny's story, that story is going to come out.
I'm not familiar with Convict Inc. I did watch him a couple of times, but what is his story? Like, I'm not sure. Like, he's familiar with the Aryan Brotherhood because he was at one time a part of them, or because he was in jail with them. Yeah, he had to commingle with them, basically.
From what I understand, he had gotten life in prison, but because of the Trump and the First Step Act. And
okay. So
and
he was very out with that.
Yeah, and he's very good at what he does with the legal work and all that. So that's how he got out. So he's out. Yeah. And he met a woman while he was in prison, and she is absolutely beautiful. And they got married.
Okay, so he basically just had to commingle with him. He was never a part of them. So he's not racist, like he's not racist or anything like that.
No.
Okay. I wasn't really sure of his. I didn't know his story. I do. Like I've watched him a couple of times. He's very entertaining when he tells a story. I will say that, and it does seem like he does his homework for sure. Like he has the ability to be objective, uh, from what I've seen thus far. I wasn't really sure because of So he's been out since. Okay, so he's doing pretty good for himself then, because he has a lot of subscribers. He must be. I mean, before he even did he always do a Mob Monday?
Like they make fun of him, like about his subscribers and this and that. But meanwhile, I went to go look, and if you go on you go on their channel. Like say if you go on my channel right now, and you go, you could go to either my community page, my videos, or if you go to the part where it says about, you'll see. Let me try it. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Let me see. I think I got this up over here. Okay, let's do this. Everybody, could you please hit the like button? Okay, now I'll show you, right? Share. And I'll show you what I'm talking about. Chrome. Angel. Where's Angel?
Have a good night, pizza.
Oh, good night, pizza. Here. Now we go to. Can you see this?
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay. So this is, if you go over here to the about, you'll see how many views I have. I have almost 300,000 views. But I didn't start like doing this with the videos until November.
Okay.
So from November till now, I have 297,984 views. But when you go to Convict Inc., he has let me stop sharing this. Hold on. Okay. He's got over 1 million views. So I don't know what people are making fun of him for, because he does have over 1 million views. So obviously he's doing something right.
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah. So
So I'm gonna have to check him out. I'm gonna have to get on there and
yeah.
start watching some of his videos and check him out and see what he's about.
Yeah. And really check him out, because with the whole MRE thing and the whole MRE thing, and with the whole neo-Nazi crap and the rat stuff. Listen to what he has to say, and it's a lot better than what I always said. But anyway, Chicago Muscle says, I have said bad things about people I regret in anger, but will tell you this: I have no issue admitting it and saying I'm sorry.
That's a man of integrity right there.
What?
That's a man of integrity right there.
Yeah.
Character. He has character. He knows, when you're wrong, you're wrong. When you're right, you're right. That's a good way to be.
Is that why? That doesn't even make sense over here. Hi, Aegon. FBS had to mod all his people because they go rogue and block everyone, and he can't find the people doing it. So his whole entire chat.
It's like all wrenches. I'm telling you. Like the other night when I went over there, was saying stuff. He was they're all wrenches. It's all wrenches in there. Like there's very few. Like how we have a couple wrenches here and there that just kind of monitor everything, and when somebody gets out of line, they toss them. His entire so right now, if this was his chat, they would all have wrenches. Like it's all blue. It's all. That's what I'm saying. Like something ain't right there. It's all blue.
That's crazy.
Yeah, exactly.
Chicky, are you coming on, Chicky? I dropped the link for you. I believe so, Jason. I'm like I said, I'm doing an interview with someone who has a pretty big platform. He has radio stations and stuff in other countries. So yeah, I believe that I will. I'm not gonna buy them like he accused me of doing, and I'm not going to buy likes or anything like that, like he accuses me of doing for other people. Like, I think he said that I bought subs or something for MRE. Like, you can't even accept that MRE caught up to you. I mean, you can't even accept that he caught up to you and that he's probably going to pass you right by.
Oh yeah, he's definitely going to.
Uh, Raymundi, you're too funny.
Oh my god.
Raymundi is so funny. Yeah, Mr. Smith. So I heard that Mr. Smith had given you a message.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you don't have to say it publicly, but okay. So now we know. And I'm surprised. Where is Chris? I don't see Chris tonight. Oh,
He just-
MRE did? See, I didn't even pay attention. MRE passed them. All right, good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And oh, that's right, Chicky. Chicky, can you come on and you can tell everybody about Manny, what a great guy he is.
Oh, he knows him too?
Yep. I
Oh,
forgot.
okay.
Yeah, you know why? I'll tell you why. Because um okay, well, for two reasons, but one of them is that Manny goes to my nephew's fights, and so does Chicky and Kevin, and like the people from over there, Boston and Rhode Island. They go to the fights because the fights are mostly in Rhode Island, so they do know Manny.
Oh,
And
okay.
Manny really is a great guy. Manny is a guy who was in Marion. Um, he was part of, a group. And when he got out of Marion, he absolutely changed his life around. He turned his life completely around. He has a great job. He's got a great family. And he is like on the total up and up. And he's really doing well. So uh, they know that he's a great guy.
Good to hear it.
Yeah, really nice man. What's this? Chicky doesn't have one. Chicky, I thought Chicky doesn't have one. Really?
He doesn't have a wrench?
No.
Huh.
All right, we'll have to. We'll have to. Everyone is blocked. Where?
Probably every one of us is blocked over in the other
Yeah.
chat.
Hello there, Bobby. How are you, Bobby? Oh, how are you, Bobby? That beautiful baby.
I know.
Yeah. That's another thing. That's another thing that I want to say right here on this show. And there's a reason for all of this is that I had nine people that are childhood friends and friends until today with MRE. And they all said the same thing. He is not a rat, and he is not a racist. He is not a white supremacist. He is not a neo-Nazi. He is not any of those things. So that's 9 people from his childhood till today. They are all still friends, and they were on here, and that's it. I'm saying it again. I feel like a broken record. Mike Slick said anyone can buy subs for a channel and the channel owner won't even know about it. This is the second time somebody said that. Is that true? Is it really true that the channel owner won't know about it? Well, could somebody buy me I'm only kidding. Let's see. The other night I fell asleep.
Well, I thought it was fun. I was having fun.
I know, and I'm so sorry.
No, no, it
I
was
was
fun.
listening to it the next day, and and you hear me start going. You were asking me questions, and I was like, "Boy, yeah, yeah," because I was falling asleep, and you were having such a good time, and I'm sorry.
No, it was no. Did you hear the whole thing?
No, I never got to finish my own. This I never even got to finish that. Oh yeah, my nephew is fighting August 26th.
Oh,
Yes,
good.
yes, and
Now, will you go to
that's
this?
not the big one. This is just a fight before the big one.
Now, will you go to this one?
No, I will not. Like, although it's boxing, it's not
Yeah.
MMA. It's boxing. Yeah. So, Jason T. MRE is really smart when you actually know the real truth about what's going on in life. You're more accepting of others. Yes. Uh, what are you talking about, Chicky? If I got to go back to prison to find a wife, I will. What? What does that mean?
I think it means he's coming back on the dating show because it's not working out with Becky.
Okay, okay, okay. Uh, okay. So yes, that's my brother John's son, his first pro boxing thing. Bout. What do you call it? His first pro boxing fight? Match?
Yeah,
What?
out.
Yeah, bout, yeah. Um, let's see. Evan. Oh, hi, Evan. This is the man who found us the other day from YouTube suggestion. I was wondering, you may wait. I was wondering, you may have been asked before. You who played your dad better, Armand Desante or John Travolta? And by that I mean Mr. Gotti. What you remember, not what the papers say. I would never repeat anything that the newspapers say. Listen, I loved the John Travolta movie. I loved John Travolta. My mother loved Armand Desante. Uh, I only watched the Armand Desante movie once, and then I didn't like it at all. And that was when it first came out. But I did like Armand Desante. And then I liked. I watched it again, maybe I don't know, 6, 7 months ago, and I watched 20 minutes of it, and I shut it off because it just wasn't accurate. But Armand Desante, yes, he played an excellent John Gotti. He even won an Emmy for it. Was it an Emmy? Yeah, he won an Emmy, and I just didn't get to watch the whole movie. So I really love, and I love John Travolta. I love him. He tried. But to me, there's not going to be anybody who is going to be as handsome as my father, who's going to be what's the word? Charismatic.
Charismatic,
Yeah.
magnetic.
Yeah, there's no one to me. Oh, look at this. Yes, Angel, you can buy people subs. Well, I can tell you right now, I never bought MRE any subs, views, or likes. So stop accusing me of that, um, jerky jerk, because I didn't buy MRE anything.
I confess, it was me.
Was it really?
The jig is up. It was me. I did it. I confess.
Well, it wasn't me. Bobby, here, that's right. Now, Bobby is MRE's childhood friend, and they're still friends till today. And Bobby says, I was the first of MRE's friends to come on your show. The baby's first birthday is tomorrow. Well, I guess today, now 7/23/21. And happy
Aw,
birthday to that
happy
beautiful, gorgeous
birthday,
baby.
beautiful.
Yes. what was her name? Brooklyn, right? Is that her name, Bobby? Was your daughter's name Brooklyn? Why is that staying in my head? But yes, he is MRE's friend from when they were from childhood till today, and he was my first, the first friend of MRE's to come on here, and I believe he was driving a truck or something, and he had dropped the baby off. The baby was sick. See?
I remember that. Okay, I
Yes,
remember.
remember the
Yeah,
baby was sick,
yeah.
and his wife, I think he said, was a nurse. Did he say
Yes,
his wife was
yes.
a nurse? Yes. Okay. So yeah. Hello there,
Hi
Chicky.
guys, how
Hey,
are you?
how
How
are
are
you?
you?
Hi Marla. Hi chat. Angel, everybody. Yeah, I figured I'd give a little extra time because I was glad Marla. I was going to host the show, but then Marla came, so I was happy to see
Yeah.
Marla. How
Yeah,
you
'cause
guys
I
doing?
said Marla wasn't answering me, and then I said, Chicky, I'm going live. You want to come on? He said, sure. I said, all right,
Yeah,
you
anytime I
might
can
be
help.
my
I love it.
co-host.
N- Nice to see all the great people in the chat as usual.
Yeah, I was just telling everybody that this was MRE's friend that came on. I didn't get to finish, and he said absolutely not. MRE is none of the above that the other side is accusing him of.
Yeah. Yeah, what's bringing up Manny? What a great guy, Manny and his wife India, sweetheart people.
Yes.
I've known him. Well, I've known him a long time because he's very close to my nephew, and so I've known him a long time. But just we see each other, like you said, at the fights, and yeah, he's a hell of a guy. What a gentleman.
Yes. And has he ever told you any of the stories about marrying him?
Yeah, he was some, like different ones. But I know one thing. He was. I'm not going to get into too much now, but he was really. He did some really, really big things. To try to help your father in the way he could at the time. And he's. I'll tell you one thing. He's a straight shooter. That guy there is a real good guy, and he's very well respected. From in a lot of states. Let me just tell you that.
Yes, right. No, but I mean, he was because at that time my father was sick now.
Yeah, and
Father was
he started a
getting
whole.
like
They had a
really
hunger strike. I
skinny.
mean, he did many things.
Yeah, go ahead. What? I'm sorry I interrupted you. My father was very thin and he was sick at this point. So go ahead.
Yeah, and they from what I understand, and maybe if you know something different, but I guess they weren't giving him the proper medical treatment he needed, or to that effect. Maybe he was supposed to go out to an outside hospital, and and a lot of the certain inmates saw this, and I mean, they really took a stand, and they did what they could to you know start a big ruckus to say, listen, get this guy medical, get this guy whatever at the time he needed, and it caused a big thing in the prison in Marion,
Yes, they said Manny said they started a
Yeah,
hunger strike, right?
absolutely. And the
Yeah,
guys, them guys are around are no joke. So I mean, when they start something like that, you're talking about hundreds of guys. You're not talking about a couple.
exactly.
So I mean, that guy, yeah, they really and at the time, like I said, he didn't, he just was in there, and your dad came in. He didn't know him from the streets or nothing. It just, he was a man of integrity, and they saw how abuse he was getting.
By the guards.
Yeah, by the guards. That's what I'm
By
saying.
the,
And they said,
yeah,
whether
I mean, not really the guards, by the BOP. He saw what he was
exactly,
doing, right?
which the guards got to kind of do what they say. They got no control. I mean,
Yeah,
I'm sure there are guards out there that do try to do the right thing, but they're just under they're under a thumb. They can't, they only can do what they can do.
Yeah.
exactly.
You know.
But I was going to ex Manny, and then I said, you know what? I'm not going to get involved with coming, with bringing Manny on here now because he's going to be in this project with my brother. So I said,
Yeah.
you know what? I'm just going to give Convict Inc. some information and let him go and do his thing, and then we'll find out. And then if worse comes to worse, I will bring Manny on
And
because
you're right that that documentary where they talked to him and they interviewed him, and then they never used the footage. It was a shame because that would have added so much to that documentary.
exactly,
It would have added so much to it.
exactly, and it was much more important that Manny be on there than me. Much more important.
Yeah.
than me. I mean,
And Manny could have gave an inside view of actually the prison and being in there and what he saw. I mean, it was stuff that you actually witnessed that nobody else witnessed.
exactly.
And
Exactly.
I think that would have been instrumental in kind of getting into people's head what was there, what was going on.
Exactly.
But he'll tell his story, like I said, with your brother and some other projects. Believe me, it'll get out there. It'll be out there.
Oh no, I know it well. I
You
know
know,
it well. And I know that Rob will do his thing also. Mike
just
Slick.
like there's a lot of people out there that I don't know if they just don't want to face it, but they're saying, "Oh, Woodseck's never coming out. This is never coming out. That's never coming out." Listen, I can assure everybody it's definitely coming out. Maybe it's a little longer than anyone anticipated because that's how that business works. You think it's coming out one time, it might take another 6 months or a year, but
But tell them how my brother is. My brother is people don't understand how he is. He's like he's got to cross every T, every I, dot every I. I mean, he's down to what color shoes they would have been wearing
exactly.
at that time. Yeah.
Yep. I'm telling you, he's one of a kind as far as a lot of different reasons. But I'm just telling you, he won't even talk about a subject until he looks into it 100%. You'll never hear him give his opinion on something if he don't know nothing.
Exactly.
He's got to look into it, or if he don't have the answer, he's going to say, why don't you check back with me in a couple of days? And that he's just I don't know.
Very thorough.
Yeah, very thorough.
Exactly. So that's why what. And you know what's funny is that all of like what they're doing now with Woodseck's not coming out. This is what A-Light used to do about Gotti movies not coming out.
Yeah.
Or the documentary's not coming out. This is all the things that A-Light did.
Right.
FBS is mimicking. So he's like I said this before, this is A-Light sloppy seconds. That's what you're doing. You're imitating A-Light. Only you're even worse than A-Light. A-Light's like a step above him. He's like at the level of you know what? We'll see. So Mike Slick says 100% all you do is go on the site, you enter the channel's link from the homepage, email, credit card, make the purchase, receive an order number. I did it.
Oh, okay.
What's he talking about ordering?
Subs, I think.
Oh, okay. You know what I wanted to bring up too, just for like a little thing is, I know earlier in the show you were talking about the prisons like ADX and all that. And I actually had a family member in ADX. And let me tell you something. That place is no joke. Imagine when they get mail, you can't even have the paper. Like you don't even get the mail. What they do is there's a little like 6-inch screen in your cell, a black and white 6-inch screen. And you actually read the mail on the screen. And then when you're done reading a page, you hit a button and the guard, whoever's doing it, flips so you can read the back of it. So you can't even touch your own mail.
Are you serious?
It's crazy. Wow. It's absolutely crazy.
Sure. Let me tell you something. I'll never forget my father when I was telling him, the other ADX Colorado. He said he would have given his right arm to go there because at least they had a shower in their cell.
Well, you know what's crazy is I have a friend here.
My father was such a clean freak.
Right.
He would have given his right arm just to have a shower in his cell. But go
yeah.
ahead.
I have a friend right now who we always bring up his name, and Gianni knows who he is too. But the kid is begging to go to ADX right now. He's in Hazleton, West Virginia. He's been in the hole for over 4 years for allegedly murdering Whitey Bulger. It's the kid Freddie Gias who grew up. We hung around our whole life, and he's begging the BOP to send him to ADX to get him out of the hole. So imagine begging somebody to send you to a place like that just to get out from the hole.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, my lawyer is his lawyer, so
But you never slow down this.
What's that?
Slow down there, Slick. You never told us why he was even in prison, not being. You told us he hasn't been charged with anything or nothing. They have him in the hole for how many years?
Yeah. He got a life sentence. He's from my area. He got a life sentence for the murder of a mob boss in our area, Adolfo Big Al Bruno, and he was part of the. I guess they say he was part of the hit and set it up with a couple other people. And one of the bosses that took over for Bruno in my area actually flipped and became an informant and ended up turning in like 3 or 4 people that were part of the hit. And he's out today, and they're in jail doing life. A couple of them are out today that flipped, and the 3 or 4 guys that I guess helped in it are doing life in prison.
So this is where I'm getting confused. So
yeah.
he was in prison. They just put him in the hole. So
exactly right. He was in.
You said like they just took him off the street.
Oh no. He was in prison already doing life.
Yeah.
And,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I'm sorry. He was in prison doing life, and he's been in prison probably since about 2008, 2009. And this happened like about 3.5, close to 4 years ago. He was in Hazleton, West Virginia when they brought Whitey Bulger in. And, they brought him in at night, and Whitey Bulger was only in his cell probably a matter of 9 or 10 hours. And then when they popped the cell the next day, I guess they got West Virginia. I don't think they got as much proof as they're telling people, because why wouldn't they charge this kid? They said they got a video of 2 kids going in Whitey Bulger's cell, which one is Freddie and one is another Massachusetts kid who's a really good kid that I knew, and his name is Paulie DiColangelo. Matter of fact, he was your brother's cellmate for a little while. Nice kid from Central Massachusetts, and they had these 2 guys going in the cell, and then coming out like 10 minutes later. But this is what they're saying. But it can't be that concrete of information, because why aren't they charging them?
Wow.
So, like I said, it's just, come on, 4 years. The BOP hasn't, they got him sitting in the hole. He can call home once a month for 15 minutes, because I talked to his cousin, and she tells me he gets to talk to his kids. His kids are older now. He went in when they were young, but they're in their late 20s, and he gets to talk to his kids for 15 minutes once a month.
That's what used to happen with us. I think 2 calls a month.
Yeah.
2 calls a month. And then we would all run to my mother's house. And then it was like, like if I spoke to him one time, then it was my sister's turn to speak to him. You know what I mean? I mean, my mother always got to speak to him, and my Uncle Pete, because my Uncle Pete would come over for every call also.
Right.
So Uncle Pete, my mom, and my brother Peter, and then my sister and I would take turns.
And really, in 15 minutes or even 20 minutes, what can you really say? It's so everybody's rushing. Hey, we love you.
Exactly.
Come on,
it's terrible. It's terrible.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
And
like I would give up my turn. I would say, "Hi, Daddy," and he would say, "What's up, Dad?" And I'd say, "Nothing. Everything okay? Yeah. How's the kids? Very good. All right, good. How are you feeling, Dad?" I'm better. I'm better than you. I'm better than you, he would say.
Unbelievable. Yeah. Right to the end.
Yeah. All right. I love you. I love you too. Yeah, Frankie wants to speak to you. So I would put my son on. Like I would go really fast with my minutes so that my kids could get on the phone with him.
And that's another thing that kills me, not to go back to this, but what kills me too? It makes me sick to my stomach when people, several people on the internet want to talk shit about your brother. They couldn't shine his shoes on a rainy day. What he went through when they had him on diesel therapy, and talking about if there was ever a time to flip, they brutalized him with all them trials. And people don't realize he didn't beat trials that he was going to do 10 years or 20 years. He beat trials that it was lights out, the death penalty, life in prison. Okay. Listen to me. To do what he did at the highest stake of the game, get out for his family, because he knew he couldn't. When you can't leave your front door without feds following you everywhere, you got to pretty much say to yourself, "Hey, it's over. I'm going to live for my family now." And for him to do that, for them to badmouth him, they should have. It goes to show you the character. Whoever's badmouthing him, it's a joke. They couldn't shine his shoes.
Well, you know what? It's funny because they weren't badmouthing him before April 26th.
Exactly.
Him after April 26th. Yeah, exactly. And not one of them could have done one day of what my brother went through.
Not one day. And I know guys that were with him for a lot of years in prison. I mean, actually, like Raybrook especially. And He conducted himself as nothing but a gentleman in there. They said I'm telling you, I got guys that were with him six years,
your
5
friend
years.
Brian.
Yeah, Brian was with him. He said I was next to him. We played handball. John used to watch. Brian was an incredible handball player. They used to watch him every day. They'd have their little meals or whatever. And I'm just telling you, he conducted himself as just nothing but a gentleman. So when you hear these bullshit stories, some guy punked him, get off from watching TV. Get the hell out.
That was A-Light that started that one anyway.
Yeah, and Panisi started one too about.
Panisi too.
Yeah, they were fighting over watching with Sopranos on HBO. Listen to me. I've been to a few federal prisons and I've been to a couple state prisons, and there ain't no HBO in prison. So I don't know where they came up with that. Jeez, would they have popcorn and pizza watching it? Come on.
He's a moron.
I know that's right. Good Lord.
He really is. And thank God he is such a moron, because hopefully, fingers crossed, and that Dominic's dad and the 3 other gentlemen.
Exactly. They're sitting in prison right now for something they didn't even do. And you know what, Angel? People don't realize. They're like, oh, they had to do something. The government don't work that way unless it affects their family, their father, their brother, whoever. The government does work that way. People are sitting in prison right now that didn't do one thing wrong. They were just in a bad spot, or a bad informant put them there, and they're sitting there. They can't do nothing about it. But the regular Joe Schmo is like, this doesn't happen. Yes, it does happen. It happens more than you think.
Wait, I just want to say two things. 3 things. Hello, Mr. Smith.
Hi, Mr. Smith. How are you, pal?
Bobby said I have a good memory. Everything you said was right. So his daughter is Brooklyn. His wife is a nurse. And the baby was sick. And then Bobby is asking, are you talking about Manny from H/A?
I don't know what H/A is.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah.
But Manny, okay. Manny was a shot caller at Marion, Spanish.
Sure was.
Okay, so I don't know about any of that. What's up, Mr. Smith?
Marla knows some back detail. I think she probably told you by now.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. And he's here, and we just got off the phone. I'm not naming names, but you know.
No, all right. No, I know. So you both just got off the phone, and
yes, ma'am.
So it's a true story.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Oh, it is? Oh, okay, it's true.
Oh,
yes,
okay.
Ma'am.
Okay. So what else is going on? So we know now.
Just, I mean, your chat, people that pop on and like do things that are like, I'm still learning, but
yeah. Oh, I didn't see any freaks yet. Did you see freaks?
No, I'm not talking about tonight. I'm talking about.
Oh, I get it. All right. Yes. Okay. I get it.
Yeah.
Oh, I see, says the blind man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I get it.
The Gotti dating network.
Yeah.
Well, I think I'm going to have to crack down on that questioning process. I don't like to be duped.
Not for you, Chicky. Chicky, you did well.
I don't know about that, but thank you.
Don't you dare talk about my girl.
No, she's my sweetie pie. I told you it's going to be another 6 months so I can see her, because I put a restraining order on her. No, sir. We can only yell from the street. She got to stay 500 feet from me. But sometimes I throw a rose and it gets like halfway there, and then when I go back in and lock the door, she can get it off my lawn.
Chicky, I swear to God, I hope you're not angry for that video. I know you told me you weren't, but
No, not at all. I told you can use any ones you want. Have fun with them.
That was funny.
Have fun
video
with them.
was
That's funny.
I would have shown everybody it, but I'll get a copyright on that music.
Yeah,
that was so funny.
Yeah, I told you, use whatever you want. I love them.
Yeah. Everybody, please hit the like button. We don't X for money. Although some people feel that nobody should be on here if they're not making money. That was never my intention to come on here to make money. So, but I do like when you hit the like button.
Yeah, we only buy so many a month. So can you help us a little? So we don't
Yes, please. I'm running out of money over here. I done bought MRE.
Yeah, it's getting kind of
subs. I'm
expensive.
kinda
We all
running
been kicking
low.
up the angel to buy them. So can you please just hit the like button, save us a little this week?
That's pretty good.
Yeah. The Twilight Zone is on.
But I just came on to thank Marla for taking my on King Shades.
You should have jumped on King Shades.
Yeah, no worries.
Well, I did briefly, but I told him that I just wanted to speak to Marla real quick, and he let me do that, and I appreciate that because I thought it was kind of important. So,
yeah.
you know, not
Yes.
trying to be dramatic or anything. I'm just saying.
Oh no, I understand, but yeah, because I think that they would be dying to know.
Yes. But,
Yeah, 100%. All right, good.
Yeah.
But you can stay on, Mr. Smith.
All right. I don't have a helmet or anything nearby, but
You don't need a helmet. He was doing time already when this alleged.
Yeah,
murder
Johnny's
happened.
right. Yeah, he's talking about Freddie. Yeah, he was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but they still haven't charged him. So
No,
I'm
no.
confused why he's in the hole.
Well, what it is with the prisons, the Bureau of Prisons can do anything they want. They don't fall under the jurisdiction of the court or lawyers or nothing. They got their own separate entity, and they can do whatever they want. And then all they use for an excuse is it's under investigation, and nobody can say nothing.
Oh wow,
Yeah,
That's
so they can do whatever they want.
That needs to change. That's ridiculous.
yeah. Good night, Chicago Muscle. He said
Good night,
he must,
Chicago
Yeah,
Muscle.
good night, Chicago.
he's got a new baby, so new grandson. So he's got.
Oh, God bless. I know what that's like. God bless.
Yeah.
Chicago's a good dude.
Oh, I tell you, they're so cute. The kids, the grandkids are so cute. I mean, I'm so blessed. I just had Nazario. His name's Nazario. They call him Nino. I just had they had his first birthday party last Sunday. It was amazing.
He's a beautiful baby.
Thank you. Yeah, he's so
Really
cute. He's got his little teeth coming in. He's got a little personality. He's so cute. My daughter says, "You're spoiling him already." It was so funny.
Aw, see, he's beautiful.
Thank
he
you.
really is.
Yeah, my little granddaughter, 6 months old. She's her name is Willow. I don't know where they came up with that name, but my daughter loved the. My daughter goes, "I got from Pocahontas. That was my favorite movie." I said Willow, but I guess we're in 2022.
Oh,
Okay, that's not nice.
Yeah, I
That's
figured she's gonna
unique.
say
It's different.
Annabella or some beautiful like my daughter's Gianna and Alexa, but I said figured she's gonna come up with an Italian name, Willow. I said okay, but it is what it is. It's a cute little name for her.
no, it is a nice name, but you have to realize. I mean, I don't think she took into consideration that when she gets older, her friends are gonna call her Will.
Yeah, maybe right. They're gonna come up with
You'd
another
be
thing,
too
right?
lazy to say Will.
Exactly.
That's like some of my friends call me Ange.
Right.
And like Lewis, my ex used to call me Ange for whatever reason. I don't know why.
Does anyone ever call you Angela, even though it's Angel?
No, nobody.
No.
The only person who ever called me Angela, and it was my my mother's grandfather,
Oh,
my great grandfather, and he was like off the boat, and he used to call me Angela. Yeah, Angela. The only person he refused to call me Angel. Never. I said, "Hi, Grandpa. It's Angel. Angela, how are you?" He go, "Yeah, it's Angel."
You know what I think is funny is some people misspell your name in chat and they call you Angle, like an angle.
Yeah, a lot of people
That
call me
is-
Angle.
We
Yeah.
know who those people are that come from the other side. They never can spell. Am I the only one that has the little red line that comes underneath when you misspell something? Nobody bothers to go double check.
That maybe because some people are in such a rush or something. I don't know. But Sean, you're right. If he was a rat, there would be hundreds of people in prison. Exactly. It's 100% right. Yep.
And you know what's funny about your brother that people don't realize too, and nobody would believe it. He walks around with a flip phone. He don't even have a computer phone. He don't go
Exactly.
onto YouTube. He has a flip phone like them old night. You think you're in like 2009 with him. He's got a phone. He answers it. It's one of them little ones you flip up and talk, but there's no screen.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I mean, he don't. People talk to him on Instagram. He don't even run his Instagram. He don't. He has
Yeah,
Big Steve
exactly.
running it. But it's so funny.
But it is so funny because like I'll tell him something and he's like, well, I didn't get that. Well, you need a big boy phone. You need to get a big boy phone. And he's like, I don't want it. He doesn't want anything to do with the internet.
Nope.
Nothing. He wants nothing. Nope. He says, all I want a phone is for to make phone calls and get phone calls. That's it. That's how he feels.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. I don't feel bad about my iPhone 6 anymore.
So Palmina said Nokia, but remember when they started out with the small phones, they started out as like bricks.
Yeah.
They went to the small phones, and now they're getting bigger again. It's like holding up a computer to your head.
Remember when they used to be in bags?
Jesse, you too, Jesse. Have a great weekend. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Remember when they used to be in bags?
Yes.
Like you used to carry them around like a purse.
Unfortunately, I do remember that.
What do you mean? What purse?
The original cell phones.
Oh, remember? Yeah, the big. You had it was like half a suitcase. Remember in the 80s?
Yeah.
And the big antenna stuck up like you were in Vietnam. One of them.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's right.
And they used to use them on like the construction sites and all that kind of stuff, and have them in their cars.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And
you make like 3 phone calls a month and it costs you like $900. Remember?
Exactly.
Oh my God! Yes.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
The big cell phones, the small cell phones. Now they're going back to big cell phones.
They what?
They went from big cell phones to small cell phones, and now they're going back to big cell phones.
Right.
Yeah, I know. Pretty soon everybody's going to just use their iPad.
Yep. Pretty much.
Yeah, because they are getting bigger. Good night, Bobby, and MRE forever.
But can you imagine what we would like if we didn't have cell phones like now? I mean, we were used to it back in the day, but remember going to pay phones and all this stuff and having a house. My mother used to have the house phone with the cord that was like 95 feet long. Like we could, if we were downstairs, we could go up in my room with the cord. You know what I'm saying? It was one of them stringy cords. And it used to go through the whole house, wrap around doors, go through walls. It was unbelievable. And it was one phone in your kitchen, the one on the wall.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. I used to try to go everywhere. And after a while, it stretched out. I could have probably went across to the neighbor's house with it.
Yeah, listen, that wire was long. How about when it used to get all tangled up and
oh my God.
And then it was stuck at the receiver.
Yeah. You couldn't even bring it to your ear.
Yeah, you'd have to unplug it to untangle the whole phone. Remember that?
Yes. And then the cordless came along, and then we're incredible. In the beginning, I used to pick up the phone. It was so funny. I'd come downstairs, and my mother would be on the front porch of the house, sitting in the front porch, and she'd be on the phone. I didn't hear her talk for like a half an hour. And I go, "Ma, what are you doing?" And she would go, "Shh, that's Aziz, shut up." She would say, "What are you doing?" "I'm listening to the neighbor." You could hear on your cordless phone through like a baby monitor, or if your neighbor had one and was talking to her friend. My mother would listen for hours to the neighbor to have a conversation with another neighbor.
Oh my gosh.
I swear to God, she loved it. I didn't hear her talk for half an hour. I go, "Mom, what are you doing?" She goes, "I'm listening to the neighbor."
Chick, you remember when we had pagers? Right?
Oh, the pagers.
Yeah, those were nice.
People would type numbers, but you had to flip your pager upside down to read like the word.
Yeah. There was one number I remember, boobless. There was different ones. Yeah, you're right. When you could do numbers, you flipped them upside down. It was a word.
It would say a word, hello, right?
Yeah, all different stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, and then there was. Remember, everybody was doing the 143.
Oh yeah.
143, and then
And you know what the best was?
And then when it was an emergency, you put 911.
Oh yeah. And the best was when we found out we were about 14, 13 years old, they came along with this thing called three-way calling, where I could be on the phone with somebody and then call another number and bring 3 people. So what we used to do is, say for instance, we knew a guy who broke up with his girlfriend, and they were very enemies, right? My friend would call him, on the phone, three-way. And then I would be on my phone. I'd call her 3-way, and then when the phones would ring, and we'd shut up. So then they would connect, and he'd go, hello. And then eventually she would say, hello, almost at the same time. And yeah, who's this? You know who this is. What the F you calling me for? And they have started fighting on the phone because they think they called each other. Meanwhile, we're on the other line dying. You know what I mean?
Oh, my God.
I think that's so funny.
We had more fun with them, this and that. And then we went through a phase where just crazy little things as a kid. If one of our friends did something like, kind of like devious to us, that night it was on. He was getting pizza deliveries. He was getting fire trucks called to the house. Like people would call and have Chinese food, all cars pulling up in front of his house. Oh, we did some funny things.
Oh my God.
I remember trying to walk through doorways with the original cordless phones with those antennas that were like 5 feet tall.
Right.
And it would just like you'd try to walk through a door, like get knocked out of your hand.
Yeah. You're right. Them things used to go way up, very far.
Yeah.
Yes, remember that, Jesse? 143 on the pager. Remember?
Yeah.
And please hit the like button, everybody.
Yeah, absolutely.
That is so funny. And I remember there was another one. What was it? Something like
411. We used to do if we had information on something. 411.
Yes. We used to call a number to get the time.
Yes.
you remember that? Oh,
yeah.
You used to do what, Marla? You used to do what?
Like say the clocks went out, we would have to call a number to get the time.
Oh yeah.
And then you would also call a phone number to get a wake up call.
Yeah.
To like make them ring you back and wake you up like that was your alarm clock.
Mm-hmm.
It was unbelievable. That's what I'm saying. Without how we got in these computer phones today, I mean, we couldn't do it without it. Now, if they somehow like a signal went out when we couldn't use cell phones no more, we'd be just. I don't even know any more people, unless old school. I don't know any people that even have house phones anymore.
I'm sorry. Let me interrupt you a minute. Chris, I dropped the link for you. I'm sorry. Go ahead. What were you saying?
No, I said I don't know too many people, unless you're old school or it's your mother's house or something like that. I don't know too many people that have home phones, like real house phones. They all use their own, they don't have house phones.
No,
people don't even have house phones anymore. My mom must be the only one who's got 2 house phones.
Yeah. No, that's what I said. The old school people still have them, like especially the old Italians have them for sure.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. She still has it.
And like Chicky said, like no, not like the old school house phones. No, it's not like the old landline. It's all computer. It's all
right. Yeah.
The internet or whatever service. Yeah.
You know what's amazing to this day? I still can remember 30 years ago my mother's phone number. My close friends' phone numbers, the 7-digit number. I can remember them right off the top of my head.
Yep. Same with me. I get it. But yeah, now it's all technology and everything.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah.
And then the problem is with this new technology is if one goes out, they all go out, right?
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And the government has complete control over all of that. If they want to shut out half the United States of cell phones, all they got to do is hit one switch or whatever, do something, and they can all go out.
Look at 9/11.
Yeah.
Example.
Oh, that was a mess. Yeah.
Yeah. Prime example. He's right.
Yep.
Prime example. Oh, I know who that is.
Chris, what's going on?
Mr. Chris.
Hello, Chris.
Hello.
The dogs are barking, so I'm going to mute them. I'm waiting for my daughter to come in. My daughter's coming in.
How you doing?
Hi, Chris. What's up, pal?
How you doing, Chicky?
Haven't talked to you in about a week.
Yeah, we missed you. Where you been?
I've been hiding out from Becky O. I'm in. I got a restraining order.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Hiding out or been released?
I came home. I came home from. I had a 3-hour pass the other day, and I came home, and my sister's wig was being on the stove, being in hot water, being burned. So I had to cough back up.
Wow.
No, I'm only fooling. Becky O's good. We talk once in a while. You know, she's busy. I'm busy, but we talk. You know, she's a good person.
Good. That's awesome.
She's pretty cool.
Yeah, she was on yesterday. She was on yesterday or the day before on Angels. She was on for like maybe 10 minutes, and then she texted, "I got to go piss, P-I-S-S, piss."
God.
Oh, I saw
Yeah.
that.
Did you see that, Marla?
I saw it.
I think Angel said, "Well, we didn't have to know that."
At least she wasn't licking her elbows. That's all.
No,
No,
exactly.
She's funny.
Nah, she's a good person.
Yeah, I told you she's got a heart of gold.
Yeah, I like her.
She's right near Chris. Chris could probably hit a golf ball and hit her dog. Hit her.
No,
apartment.
shut up!
No, her partner.
I was trying to
she's
tell her
close there.
that.
You're close over there.
I know.
I
was
can't
trying to tell her.
believe.
She stays in my hometown.
Yeah. Well, just
Thank
don't
you.
go near my girl. You can say hi on the phone, but don't go near
You don't have to worry about that.
her.
Hey, technically, I'm still married to my
Oh,
mother.
but that's for paper purposes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take her to Nordic Lodge as soon as I can get out there.
Oh yeah. They
Nordic
went up
Lodge.
a little.
Yeah.
The price went up a little, but it's still it's a good
Yeah.
spot, man.
That's all right. If it makes my little mamacita happy, she can have her little buffet.
Oh, she'll love that place. I mean, that's all you can eat. You know?
Hey, we used to. My oldest brother used to be a big shot at like a big furniture company. And when I brought up with a move buffet, that's why I'm saying it. And he used to have these big cowboy truck like 18-wheeler truck drivers come down with all furniture from like South Carolina, North Carolina, Tennessee.
Right. Yeah.
They got a lot of like furniture companies out there, like Lane and all these beautiful wood companies.
Exactly.
So
my mother would only order furniture from South Carolina.
Yeah,
it's
totally beautiful. So these guys would pull up, and they'd be like 450 pounds. They'd have the jeans with the crack showing and the cowboy hat. And they get out of the car, and it would take us like 3 hours to unload the truck. And they would go, they would say, "Hey, can you tell us you got any of them buffets anywhere around here?" And I used to say, "What? Buffets?" He wanted to go to a buffet while he was waiting. And the way they used to talk, I used to die. Another time it was pouring rain, and he gets out and he goes, "God damn, it's raining harder than a cow pissing on a flat rock."
Yeah.
And I used to laugh. They had these sayings.
They'd say I'm the cement.
Yeah, I used to laugh with the guy. But what sayings you used to have?
Yeah.
Wait, tell me you heard me talking to my daughter about the shrimp.
No.
Yes. Yeah, we did.
What shrimp?
You heard me telling her they put shrimp in it?
No.
Oh, so why is he asking if they have shrimp there?
So now she's home. You can rest now. She's home because you wait for her to get home, right?
Oh, that's so funny. He's talking about Becky O, and I just got done telling my daughter I can't believe because she brought me home a salad and it had shrimp in it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe they're asking about the Nordic Lodge.
Yes, no, because of Becky O with her seafood.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, she's gonna love that.
I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna go on computer tonight where see this Nordic Lodges. It's got to be in Rhode Island, right? Or where? It's Mass?
Nordic Lodge, yeah, that's Rhode Island, right?
Oh, it's Rhode Island, right?
House, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, everybody says hello.
And make sure you make a doggy bag for what's his name?
Oh, for Gotti.
Gotti, yeah. How did I forget that?
I have to get two doggy bags. One for Gotti and one for the guy with the mask and the ball in his mouth, hiding in the closet.
Oh God.
What did you say, Yankees? You said hello back. I'm sorry. What did you say, Chicky?
Oh boy.
No, we were just fooling around about the restaurant. I'm gonna take Becky.
Guy in the closet.
Oh, that's too funny.
Hey,
with
hey,
her.
if you need a chaperone, I'm a good driver.
All right, you got it. If you drive, you can drive, and we can have a couple of drinks, me and her. I don't have to worry about getting pulled over.
Exactly, and then I could check the closets before before I leave.
We'll get you like a monitor. You could do a sweep of the apartment before I come in.
Not a problem. I'll have 556 help me.
No, I'll fly media 556 in because he was an ex-police officer because he can do them kind of duties now.
Yeah.
I'm retired. Chicky, I'm retired. I don't do
It's
that.
okay. Hey, it's all
Coming out of retirement.
Have a little side job.
Yeah,
We'll put the night vision on and all that.
oh God. I want no part of that.
No, I know exactly. We both be going to jail that night. Forget it.
Oh, you're terrible.
Oh God.
You are terrible.
I'd
Oh,
be whispering sweet nothings into her ear, and Gotti would bite my ankle off.
Yeah.
He'd start dragging me through the apartment.
Meanwhile, I'm clearing rooms with my gun. You're going like, help me. I'm like, I can't. I'm busy clearing rooms.
Roger that. I got
Roger that.
Well, when did you think? And I'm dead serious. When did you think? Now she's got the dog, and the dog is the only person with her in the home for a long. You know, the dog gets used to just hearing her and him. You know, for petting him and taking him out. I mean, that's like his master or whatever. You don't think a dog can get jealous if another guy comes in there? You know what I'm saying? You don't know.
Yeah, that's possible.
Yeah.
You know?
Hopefully she has good control over him. I mean, maybe she could put him in another room.
Well, I don't know. In that video, she didn't look like she had that good control.
Yeah.
He looked like he stood up. He looked like he stood up like a human, but his paws were on a like a thing, a heater. But for a minute, I thought he was standing. I said in the video, what is he, standing like a little man? But
Well, you're definitely gonna have to bring him a doggy bag and hand feed him with a steak or something.
Oh yeah, I'll get him something for sure from Nordic Lodge. I'll bring him something home so he can go sit in the corner. Yeah, absolutely.
Put a little sleeping potion in there. And,
Hey, Chick, when you go visit her, just put a biscuit in your pocket. You'll be fine.
Yeah, exactly. Believe me, when that trip does happen, I can guarantee you I'm going to go live. We're going to make sure Angel's on that night. We're going to go live for that night.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
That would be great.
Yes, it would.
That is so funny.
We'll start off at Nordic Lodge. And then we'll be coming home on the highway with Chris driving, and then we'll go to the apartment.
Yeah, or you know what might be a good idea?
What
if we go there and then we go up to maybe go to the casino? You guys could go to the casino. And maybe I don't know. I mean, I know you're a gentleman, but you might get a room.
Maybe I'll send her some money to buy a nice outfit, and I'll take her to Angel's nephew's fight.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Okay.
That's Angel. That's what we got to do. Next time he fights, we won't be able to probably show the fight, but we'll do a live from the fight. People saying hello, seeing what it looks like. That would be a great show.
Yeah, you're not kidding.
Yeah, I think you're onto something. Yep.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it would be huge.
No.
Why?
It wouldn't be too long, though, because he usually knocks people out in the first 30 seconds.
I was about to say, yeah. I still really go that
long. A long show.
It's all right. So you go, hit a couple slots and then maybe get a room. Who knows?
Speaking of getting a room, I think there might be the Gotti dating network is actually in effect in the comments right now.
Again?
Oh yeah.
What happened? What did I miss?
Palmina and Evan. They're having
shit. Hold on.
Conversation.
Comments. Okay, I can see them.
What's the matter?
I think the Angel Gotti net or the Gotti dating network is in effect right now in the comment section. And Marla had nothing to do with it.
I had nothing to do with this.
She had nothing to do with it, but I'm just reading.
I hope Chicky's okay. He just dropped off.
Chicky does that all the time. Chicky is the when the fork hits the table, he's out of there.
Ah.
I think
Oh, so
Palmina
Palmina,
and Evan
Palmina's off limits then.
and Evan, something's happening.
Oh God, I'm just gonna be sick forever.
This is great.
Well, Palmina's in Canada.
Yeah, they're talking about it.
Oh,
That's not far.
There's.
That's not far from you.
Chicky needs the link.
Nah. Oh, Chicky, it's in there, isn't it? Let me see.
Oh, sorry, Palmina. I wasn't insinuating that. It was just chat I just saw.
How far are you, Chris, from Canada?
I don't. Let me Google it. It can't be that far. I mean, yeah, you go to what? Isn't it just on the tip of upstate New York, right?
Oh, let me let Chicky in. Hello.
Yeah, I'm back. It was my fault. I was looking at the chat and I hit the wrong button and went out.
Oh my God, these shows are so funny.
Wait, I thought it was your time to go hit the road moment.
No, I had a little nap, so I'm awake tonight.
He has to do more of them.
It's only 50 miles, Chicky.
What
What's
happened?
that?
It's only 50 miles.
His shows are so
It's
funny.
it's a 9-hour ride from Rhode Island. I guess I'm wrong.
What is
Becky.
Nordic Lodge?
No, Becky's 50 miles from you.
What's in Canada, Chris?
Oh no, Angel was asking how long of a ride it was from Rhode Island, so it says it's like a 9-hour ride.
Oh yeah, you figure it's going to be at least to get to the middle of Maine. It's probably 6, right?
Yeah,
5-6 hours.
Well, no, Maine isn't that. I mean,
no, I'm
maybe
talking. Yeah,
3-4
the first town or city in Maine is not that long, but if you go, Maine's big.
Oh, that's true.
You know.
Chicky, my daughter said that you need to do more videos because they are all very.
I know she's right. Hi,
Yeah.
Victoria. How are you?
Yeah, totally. I keep
we
watching the painting.
I know. I know. We got some great footage. I just want to, and like I said, once this is over, I'm going to do something where I can do lives. I want to do I'm going to set up a little studio. I want to do it right. I'm going to have guests. I want to do it like that. I mean, videos too. Don't get me wrong, but things like where I can have people guest and play videos and just a lot of different stuff. I want to do it like an hour and a half show. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Really?
That'd be cool. I was wondering if 556 was going to do that.
I've been watching, and I got to give him his props. I'll tell you the truth. He makes me laugh. Is that what's his name? Assassinino?
Oh, yeah.
Holy shit! I never, a couple of weeks ago, I started really watching him. I'll tell you, he makes me laugh.
Yeah, he's funny too.
I love Assassin.
He makes me laugh.
Yep.
Have a good night, Catalana.
Because
Hey,
that's what
take care,
good night, Gianni. You know why? Because he uses their own words against them.
Yeah, but the way he talks to, like, okay, buddy, okay, you said that, all right. Now listen to this, and the way he does it, it's funny.
Yeah.
And then he goes, "Call the cops."
Yeah,
That's right.
Sounded just like him.
Yeah, call the cops.
Don't call me. I'm retired.
I know I'm retired. Yeah, but you know what? That's how I get to see what I see is through him.
Right.
Who else? The fat ball cop caller and liar. Hello?
Right here. Hold on. I'm going to see the chat. I want to see the chat. Who's in the
Okay,
chat?
go ahead.
Chat comments. Okay. Oh, good. Okay.
I'm on mute.
Yeah. Everybody hit the like button. We're sick of paying for likes.
Yes, hit the like button.
Give us I can't pay my phone bill or my electric. I've been giving too much for likes to Angel. So can you please hit the like button when you come in?
What is it? But that's because I don't spend any money on my channel. I buy them all for MRE.
Jeez.
That's another thing, Angel. I don't understand when everybody goes, well, she makes money too. From the beginning, any money you made, you goes right to for the dogs, whatever you make. You know what I mean? So I don't know how people can even say that.
Well, not exactly everything.
Right. Well, you know what I'm saying. I'm just saying that was the majority. That was your whole message from the beginning. You know.
Listen, if I show you my Chewy bill, oh, it's true. I started to choke. I'll show you my Chewy bill. Victoria, what is your Chewy bill a month?
Like 160.
160, right? Mine
What's
is
it?
more
What
than my
do you say? What
coffee
word are you using? What kind of bill is that?
It's for pets.
It's
Chewy.
Oh, for
upset
pets.
between the cat food, because now I have 3 more cats I'm feeding. They're out front.
Yeah, but I also order from Amazon.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot about Amazon.
Well, Angel.
And then
Angel,
I make my monthly donation.
Angel, the average pet owner don't have a condominium in their backyard, a amusement park for the dog.
But that's so funny, yeah. But that's just for my animals. Then I make my monthly contribution. That comes out of my checking account every month, whether I make money or not. It still comes out.
Well, I can honestly say, if I was ever a little dog or a cat, I would love to be the ownership. You be the owner of me or Victoria. I can tell you that.
That's so funny. My mother.
I would live good.
Same thing. My mother always says, in my next life, I want to come back as one of my daughter's daughters. My mother always says that.
Yeah, these babies are spoiled.
They are. They're very spoiled. But
I have to hand feed them.
they're what?
I have to hand feed them.
Yeah, she. I used to do that. I don't have to do that anymore. I used to have to sit on the floor and hand feed my 2 dogs, and now I don't have to do that anymore. But she does.
Here's the pugs.
And there's the pugs.
This is the rescue.
Oh my God!
Aww.
Ruff, ruff.
Ain't it amazing how animals will never turn on you, never like go against you? It's just they want to be loved and they'll love you back. It's just amazing.
Exactly. That's why I love that
Baby.
more.
Oh, thank you for kissing.
Aww.
Yeah, I woke her up. She's mad.
They got these things on the internet, like you can go on all these different like TikTok and all these things, and they show animals like one kid fell in the water and his German Shepherd jumped in and pulled him out. I mean, it's amazing some of these animals, how they kick in and know what's wrong.
Mm-hmm.
I saw
amazing.
that one.
Yeah, there's a bunch of them.
Right?
Good.
Yeah, there's another one where the kid throws a ball in like a pond, and the kid trying to get the ball, and the dog goes up and bites his back and pulls him away, and then gets some kind of thing and gets the ball out. I mean, there's so many different things of it. It's crazy.
I saw that one too.
Yeah.
I sent that to my brother Peter.
It's amazing.
I sent that one to my brother Peter.
My gosh.
Right.
My daughter sends me all the puppy ones.
Did you see the one I just sent you to Instagram? I was laughing.
Oh
so
no,
hard.
not yet.
It's so cute.
I didn't go.
I send my daughters all the ones with the little babies doing funny things and making noises and singing in the mother's back of their car. They're singing like the latest songs. It's so cute.
I love those videos.
Yeah, I send them to my daughter all the time.
There must be something wrong with me because I get kicked out of all the animal videos. There's something wrong with me, I'm telling you.
Well, they have the videos with the babies and the dogs, or the babies.
Yeah,
and the pets.
yeah. When the
How
babies are
they-
laying in
yeah.
the dog's arms and all that.
The dogs will put the blanket over the baby.
Yes,
like
it's
try
so
to cover
cute.
them up. Yes.
Right.
Oh, that's so cute.
Go ahead, 556. I see you want to say something.
Have you seen Angel, Marla, Chicky, Chris? The video. This happened in Canada. There were hunters, which I don't hunt.
Right.
But they were filming. They let out a string line with some bait, like literally like 25 feet in the air, and this bear climbed the tree and was walking out on the line.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, it's real. Like it happened. Like, and they even said in their own Canadian accent, if I didn't film it, nobody would believe it, eh? And like this bear's going out on this wire trying to get this bait. They were hunting for something else, and the bear's holding on for dear life.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Are you kidding?
I swear to God, trying to get the bait, and they're like, "Oh, hold on, bear! Hold on, bear!"
Oh my God!
You know what? You know what's crazy? You ever see them videos where they got this guy? They had a documentary on him where he goes out like way out. I don't know if it's in Alaska somewhere, but he goes out there and spends like a month, right, every year with all these grizzlies and white bears and all these stuff, right? And he actually like tries to get close to them and try to sleep with them. And it always ends up bad. They always say at the end of the show, you know, he never came back home and they found his parts. You can't, some of them wild animals, you can't just go out there and, I mean, you know, they're a whole nother breed. You know what I mean?
Yes.
That was him and his girlfriend both got eaten by the bear.
Yeah, that's the same one I'm talking about. And like I said, you can't just go play with them animals like that.
Yeah. That got recorded. That's on.
They said they found the actual tape, and I don't know if I never saw the tape, but they actually found the camera, and they have the tape of what happened.
Yeah, I heard it. It's horrible.
Yeah, they didn't show the video, but they had the audio, and you know, he's screaming. You know, I'm getting mauled, and the wife screaming, "Run!" You know, where's he running? They run 35 miles an hour.
Yeah, I agree. I tried having. I had a camel when I was a young guy. And the son of a gun,
camel.
The son of a gun. He would, he'd try to steal all my bananas. He would constantly spit. You know, it was just a mess. I call him Camel Joe. You know.
No, they. Let me tell you, them things do spit. Them are they llamas? I remember when my kids were little, I took them to the Bronx Zoo. I'll never forget my two little kids. They were probably 5 and 6, and I went to the Bronx Zoo with them. And we were having a good time, and I went the llama. You know, they had the llama, and he spit. He had him spit about 20 feet, hit me right in the face. I never. Oh, it was unbelievable. Yeah, they spit. So it's like they have accuracy. I don't know. He hit me right in the face from 20 feet away. My kids thought it was the funniest thing ever, but it stunk. It was gross.
Right.
It was gross.
Yeah.
Yeah, my kids will tell the story to this day.
Hey, Chicky,
it's like a bad habit.
Chicky, you ever been chased by an emu?
No.
Good.
If anything chased me, I don't care what it was. I already told you. I ain't outrunning anything. I probably can't even outrun a turtle. So I'm just laying on the ground and pretending I'm dead. That's what I'm doing. Right. They say if a bear comes and gets you, and it's, I mean, just to lay down, but they say if you lay down and pretend you're dead, you're going to get a lot less than if you will try to run.
You got to cover your head like this.
Just lay there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm going to run.
Yeah, I know. But where are you going to run? You can't run up a tree. They can climb a tree. They run 30 miles an hour. Where are you running?
I will run 35 miles an hour.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna have a massive heart attack. What would really get me is if I'm in the ocean and I see that the shark thing coming at me, I'm done.
Oh.
That's my worst fear.
Been there.
You been there?
Yes, sir.
You in the water with a fin?
Yes, sir.
You serious?
Swear to God. So
what happened?
Atlantic Ocean off Delaware coast. Sharks were having like a feeding frenzy on the bluefish.
Yep.
And I was the only idiot out there, like not paying attention to lifeguard whistling and bringing everybody in. And I come up, I look on the shore, and there's like all these people like pointing at me, like blowing whistles and going like this. I look behind me, like 25 yards away. There's this dorsal fin splashing.
Oh,
it just came in to feed, right?
Right.
It wasn't after me. And that was my best walking on water impersonation I've ever done in my life to get out of there. And the second time was the Bahamas off of Nassau. I'm snorkeling out there, and I just looking at like whatever and the corals and stuff. And then this gigantic, well, they're not really gigantic, but to me it was gigantic, but a big lemon shark just swam right under me. And I'm like,
yeah.
I'm like getting back on the boat and stuff like, I'm not a shark fan. I don't like Shark Week.
No, listen, back in 2004 probably 2004 to 2008. I had a house at the Cape Cod at Truro, Mass. Right, it's right before Provincetown. Great little area, and we could actually, you walk down like a ton of stairs, and you get on the beach, right in our backyard. And we used to see at night, as God is my judge, at night we used to see, we go for walks or whatever on the beach, and you could actually see 100 yards out fins that the shark had to be probably 25, 30 feet, great whites that they're at the Cape all the time, all the time. You go on the same thing, TikTok and all them, and they show, I put one up on my Instagram of a guy, fishing, and like a 25-foot great white came right out of the water and tried to grab him, and he was on his big boat. But I'm telling you, Cape Cod's no joke. I'm telling you, they got great whites that are just, people are swimming and they're 100 yards away. You see the fins.
Yes, they do.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Great whites love New England coasts. I don't know why.
Oh yeah. When I lived in Plymouth, same thing. You live right near that White Horse Beach there.
Can't hear you, Chris.
You can't hear me?
Yeah, now you can.
Oh, so it was like the same thing when I lived in Plymouth. We were like 5 minutes from the beach.
Oh yeah.
And at the end of the road, you could actually see the whales sometimes, swimming close to the shore.
Right.
Yeah, there was a lot of great whites in the summer over there. In that, are you familiar with Manny?
No.
Oh, so yeah, it's White Horse Beach. All I could say is the water over there is absolutely freezing.
Yeah,
it's not like the beach we have in Rhode Island.
Maine too.
Yeah,
Maine's crazy. The water is absolutely freezing.
Ugh.
They filmed Jaws at the Cape off Martha's Vineyard.
I was going to ask that. Isn't
that
where they shot that movie?
What's that?
Yeah, I was about to ask that. Isn't it? I thought that's where they shot that movie.
Yeah, that little town they show, like when you're walking through the town and you see all the little houses. That supposedly a lot of that was filmed in Provincetown at the end of the Cape. It's a nice little community, but a lot of that was filmed in Martha's Vineyard and all over the Cape. A lot of that was filmed in it was crazy.
Yep.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, was it in Falmouth too, or is it just the Cape?
Yeah, all over the Cape they filmed, but I know a lot of it was filmed like the little towns were the little all over. I heard.
Yeah, I remember when we had our honeymoon in Martha's Vineyard, and they were big on that. They would show you like, well, this is where they filmed Jaws. And this
Yeah. Tell you, Cape Cod is no joke, though. People, oh no, it's no joke. They got great whites. You can look. I mean, when you catch them, but it's you could see them. It's no joke. It's not like 1 in a million. You see them often if you're there.
Yeah, they're there. They're there.
Yeah, they told me with sharks, if you could just punch them in the nose, they'll leave you alone.
Well, good luck with that.
I heard that too.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Yeah, have you ever tried to punch anything underwater? It's not
exactly.
Yeah.
So, how many times have you been struck by lightning, Mr. Smith?
Yeah, I answered him. I'm trying to avoid that. Trying to avoid that, just like I'm avoiding sharks now. I don't even go in. I still have a place in Delaware on the beach, and I don't even go in the ocean anymore. I don't want to be bait.
Right.
About an hour ago.
Yeah.
No, but you go in you go up to your knees maybe, but I mean I see these people in the ocean, like they go out above their head, I mean like up to their neck, and you got to be crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the people at night, I used to see the people at night, like they go to bars and at 3 a.m. they want to get, do skinny dipping or jumping. Are you crazy?
Yes.
At nighttime where you can't see 2 feet in front of you?
Yeah, exactly. These people are crazy.
I agree. You're not going to catch me out there. I don't care.
Yeah, exactly.
Nope.
It's got to be nuts.
Yeah, it's great. Oh, and Chicky, the tiger sharks. So you were talking about like going knee deep. The tiger sharks come in, like there's a bunch of shark attacks going on right now up and down the East Coast. Well, this is East and West, but there's like people are in knee deep water, and tiger sharks are coming in taking chunks out of people.
Oh my gosh! Ooh.
I'm like, I'm not. I have no idea.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I've heard that. They're like sand sharks. They come really close.
Yeah.
I'll tell you the truth. When I was in the Navy out in the Indian Ocean, when I was a kid, we used to go like out in the Indian Ocean for like 3 months at a time, without seeing land. And you wouldn't believe what you see out in that, ocean. I mean, a lot of dolphins. You wouldn't believe how many dolphins, and they're playing like well, we had a huge boat, a big naval boat, but it would like send waves. The boat would, from going through the water, it would send waves, and the dolphins would like jump the waves, and they'd be playing like with the waves from the boat. And I'll tell you, the dolphins were unbelievable.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And that's one of the things that so like when I lived at the beach and worked at the beach,
yeah,
we have the porpoises, dolphins, stuff like that coming out, and they have got the dorsal fins too and stuff, and people start screaming shark, shark, shark.
Oh.
Well, like you said, they'd pop out of the water and dive and play around. They'd follow boats and go through the wakes of the boats and just they're just doing their thing. But they act very differently than sharks.
Well, aren't they more friendly? Like they're more friendly. I always heard that a dolphin could kill a shark.
Oh, dolphins are for humans. I think they're very friendly. I don't think there's ever been a dolphin attack a human.
Yeah.
No, they go after the sharks. Supposedly.
They do. There's been documented cases where they've protected humans from
Yeah,
sharks.
right, exactly.
Yeah.
They said something about a dolphin's nose, the way it's shaped. It can poke, or I don't know what it does, but it does something to the shark, pokes it, or I don't know what that does.
Like hit it on its side?
What's that?
Can it hit it on its side like that?
I don't. They say I know. There's like you said. There's definitely documented cases where humans were in the water and dolphins like chased the shark away. Them are documentation, whatever.
Apparently, Palomino wants me to put to stuff steak in my swimsuit when I go swimming.
Oh yeah, wonderful.
What? Palomino, behave.
No.
What?
It's just like what?
What?
Remember when you were a kid in the movie theater?
Father.
When Jaws came out in the movie theater, and like you hear the girl screaming. Remember the sharks coming in the intercoastal, and she's going shark. She's screaming, and it was like so eerie in the movie theater. Remember?
Yeah, well, my parents were really comedians because they took us to see that movie while we were in Florida.
I remember you saying
so
that.
Nobody went in the water after that.
Yeah, we stood in the pool. Yeah, we were at a hotel right on the beach.
And you went to see Jaws.
Yeah, and we go to see Jaws. That had to be the best. My mother wanted to see Jaws.
They should only have kept a few Jawses though. They started getting crazy where the Jaws was taking a plane to find the woman in the Bahamas and in the casino gambling.
Yeah, I know.
At one point, I think the shark had a cigar in his mouth. I don't know. It was crazy.
I thought the scariest part was in the beginning of that movie where she goes out by herself and
when she swims out to that
and she's screaming bloody murder because you would imagine that's exactly how somebody sounds when they
remember the guy Pippet. He lost a dog.
Oh my God!
Remember he was going Pippet. No, Pippet's all done.
See, I don't like stuff like that when they have to throw the animals in there. What are you throwing the dog in there for?
I think he was throwing like a stick or something, like for the dog to play with him.
I hate that.
Every time my ex-wife and I used to go hiking, I always threatened her I'd put salmon in her backpack.
That's so mean.
Yeah, right.
So mean.
It's the Smith.
So funny.
No, it's true.
What?
Write that down, Chris.
Is this a true thing?
No.
Yeah, I know.
I'm taking notes.
No, it was a true. I'm like, it was true. I'm like, we're going hiking. I'm like, I'm putting salmon in your backpack.
Oh, those fighting words.
She laughed at first,
Until you actually did it and she had something changing up.
I didn't do it. Salmon's hard to find in the mountains, so
Yeah.
I didn't do it. I never did do it. I just threatened it. It was a weak threat.
Was this right before you got divorced?
Around that time somewhere.
Yeah. You guys sit down to take a break, and she's like, "Honey, why is there open tuna and salmon in my bag?"
Oh,
Because I love you, honey.
about tuna. I never thought about tuna.
Yeah, tuna.
Damn it. Well, too late.
Well, that's it.
I can't.
Well, the great whites like seals.
Oh yeah, they terrorize seals. They get them, boy. You know what I could never understand the guys that surf too. The guys that surf way out in the ocean with them big waves. I'm sure they must get bit by sharks, no?
They're crazy. They look like seals out there.
Yep.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Nah.
And they wear those wetsuits, and they look like
They look
seals.
just like a
Where's
seal.
Marla? Where's Marla? How long has she been gone?
She just
A couple seconds.
disappeared, yeah.
Where did Marla go?
Marla, check in with us, or we'll call police and have them at your address.
Well, Mr. Smith is here. Mr. Smith, go find out what happened to Marla.
Last time Marla went out, it wasn't good, so we got to make sure she's okay.
Oh, that's a valid point.
Marla is missing. Oh, Epic Marla. My daughter corrected me.
Yes, it's Epic Marla tonight.
Maybe she lost her internet. I don't know.
Maybe.
Do not take all those chicken chips.
I'm gonna take all of them.
Oh my God. Well, okay. Well, you have two, and now I only have one.
Chicken chips?
It's for the dogs.
I took a hint.
Oh.
No, I'm just saying you have two, and I only have one now.
I have 1 and a quarter. I do not have 6.
I'm talking about dogs.
Oh, I'm talking about treats.
No, I'm talking about dogs.
Yeah, we're gonna get another one.
No, we are not.
Yay!
No, we are not. No. No, I don't care what you get. No. Not
Angel, get another one.
I'm getting him for you.
I'm not listening to you.
You need
No. I'm not listening. I'm not listening. No,
Chris.
I'm finally going to be free.
I can't talk.
Free.
Chris,
If I want to hop on a plane and go to Florida, I'm going to.
I'm going to go out. I'm going to come back in, all right?
What happened?
I can hear
Angel,
you, Chicky.
What?
I'm going to go out. I'll be right back in, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, Mr. Smith.
No. I need my freedom. I'm done.
He just wants to
Chris,
I'm not listening.
Chris, it's a Gotti domestic dispute. You and I should get that.
Okay.
No. No, I'm like a prisoner all these years because of these dogs. Not anymore. I have one dog now, and that's it. I don't want any more.
I get the feeling you see behind me over one shoulder, that shoulder, and I got another one in my lap.
Yeah. Like
I
I'm
get it.
done. I'm done. I have the cats now in front of the house, a cat in the back of the house. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's just too much. I got
It is too much. It's
two
too
birds,
much.
2 chihuahuas, a cat.
I wish you only knew what my Chewy bill was every month and my the care for these animals, because now I'm gonna trap all 3 of them and take them and get them neutered. Or
Yeah,
something, whatever you
That's
call it.
very nice of you, actually.
Yeah, well, you have to, or else it's from 3 it's gonna turn into 30.
Yeah, really fast.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, well.
What?
I said, yeah, well, but I can hardly move because I got a little pug in my lap, so I'm trying to
Ah,
the little rescue.
Is Marla okay? I'm not sure.
I don't know. I text her. Maybe she doesn't have the internet service went down or something. So, Chris, tell me how you feel today. Are you in mourning?
Morning. Yeah. It's kind of surreal.
It's kind of surreal, right?
It's weird.
I see the little bugging out, and I see what's this?
What is it?
Just give me 1 second, okay?
Of course.
Now I got a pug snoring on my lap, a little tiny pug.
So, Marla's laptop died.
Oh no! Like
Well,
the
not
battery?
not died. It's it died.
Just gotta plug it in. Okay.
Yeah.
I was thinking it was a snoring related accident.
Why did you hear snoring?
No, I'm just
Yeah. Mr. Smith's pug is snoring.
Oh,
yeah,
are they really?
she's on my lap, starting to. Well, now she's awake because she heard us talking about her. But yeah, she started.
So did Chris ever make a love connection last night?
Well,
I did.
Long enough. Time to roll.
Okay. Ryan Davis, 3 Yorkies and a German Shepherd. Having a German Shepherd is a lot different than having Yorkies. Damn dog is so hyper. The German Shepherd's hyper?
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't the shedding drive you crazy?
That's right. They shed and they eat a lot.
Oh, they shed a lot.
I've had 4 of them. Oh, different than pugs for sure.
They're such great family dogs, though. I got to say, my friend, they had 2 retired canines, and they were awesome family dogs.
They what? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
Oh, no, I was just saying they're good family dogs.
Oh, yeah, they're amazing dogs. Wait, hold on again. I'm sorry.
Travis.
Wow, the pug snoring is almost like Marla's fiance.
You hear it?
Funny.
What's what Travis just.
Oh, yeah, they just said that. Okay.
You can actually hear her? Oh, she's awake again. Hi. Hey, sweetheart.
I'm watching the big one in the back.
What are you watching? What are you watching?
The big pug in the back on the couch. Just
Yeah,
sleeping.
he's out too.
That's so cute.
He's done. They're both done.
Yeah, very cute. It's
Mrs. Smith is out of town until Monday, so I'm pug sitting.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Now, did the pugs come into bed with you?
Oh, they take over the bed. Yeah.
Oh, that's so funny.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that funny?
Especially a little one. She'll knock into you and be like, move over. I'm like,
yeah.
Oh, yeah, the Chihuahuas were like that, too.
My boo-boo used to do that to me. He always had to sleep on my back. Like, I sleep on my side. So he always had to come up all the way close and, like, cuddle. A king-size bed, but he still had to come up and cuddle on my back.
Yeah.
I've fallen out of the bed twice because of pugs.
I can't take you. That's so funny.
I swear, because like you wake up in the middle of the night when they're like nudging you and you're moving over and you've got no place else to go. It's just like thunk right on the floor.
Oh, that's so funny.
Yep. And I'm getting old. I can't do that anymore.
Yeah, I know. Let's see. What does Ryan say? Oh, there's MRE's other friend, Tony. I am, thank you, woke up and couldn't sleep, so opened YouTube. And surprise, surprise, I started this on like within 10 minutes. I said to Marla, bored? And then I said, I'm gonna go on. And then I text Chicky and said, you wanna come on?
Yeah.
And now Chicky took off. He thinks we're stupid.
Yeah, he totally blew us off.
Yeah.
Where's MRE tonight? He's working?
I don't know.
Oh. Or maybe
I
he's
don't
doing a
know.
show.
You know, I do not I don't know his whereabouts. He's not here. I'm not there. And that's it.
Oh, right.
I don't know. You know, like they accused. I saw a clip yesterday that was just so nauseating. That what did idiot say? Jerry, I'm Jerry's mistress, and I'm
What?
Jerry's mistress, and I am. Oh, and MRE is my lover, my baby.
Oh,
Can you
God.
imagine how sick people are?
I'm learning.
Yeah, somebody and I had a good long conversation tonight about this exact topic, and we're both on the same page as you. So.
Oh, okay. So that is some kind of mental illness or something. There's something really, really wrong.
It's
Something real wrong.
It's something wrong.
Yeah.
That's I think this person and I agree on that. For
Okay.
sure.
Well, I can't wait to
why
hear about that.
Why are you laughing, Chris?
I don't know. But it's good to laugh, though. I gotta say that.
It's good to laugh. It's good to laugh.
It's just I've totally been messed with.
It what?
I just feel like we've all been messed with there. It's just crazy.
It was actually Chris and I talking tonight for a while.
Oh, okay.
It's just you. I gotta say, at the Angel, you were 110% right about this whole YouTube thing.
I told you.
Yeah.
I told you. Trust no one. Trust no one. I've never seen anything like this in all my life. And I'm 61, and I told you, look who my father was. I still never saw anything like this in my entire life. The degeneracy, the degenerates. Ugh, so disgusting.
I'm just looking forward to when all that drama is done, and we can have just completely, good times and good talks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, exactly. But I just needed to do something with like I don't know. After downloading all the things that I downloaded today, it was just like I swear there's something really, really wrong. You know, calling women the C word. You look like to me when a male, because that's not a man, when a male does that you just showed how like low you are. You know how low you are when you get on the internet and you're calling women the C word, and you want to smack them and you want to smack the hair off their heads. It's so ew.
Yeah, it's like a whole new level of lowness.
Exactly.
Jeez.
And like I said, even Eli didn't do that. It's a whole level of low. Yeah. Extremely low.
I'll say this, Angel. If Mrs. Smith was called that, it wouldn't be by me, but whoever would call her that would not be stealing oxygen anymore.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but you know what? If I even sneeze, they'll accuse me of
Yeah, I get it.
You understand? So
Yeah,
that's why I tell everybody, don't even make it sound, don't even fool around that you're going to go there and punch them. Don't even like fool around, because they're rats over there. They will have you, before you get to your car and open your car door, you'll be arrested.
Yeah. I get it.
Yeah.
I'm learning. Chris and I are both learning stuff, and
Yeah. I guess in life it's true. You're always learning, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just crazy.
I guess, Albert, did you just start watching? Because you're talking about Armand DeSante.
Who in the world?
Degenerates. You're right, Tony. Degenerates. No other word for it, but MRE makes a point. They were raised all screwed up. Exactly. They weren't raised properly.
Right.
So,
I mean, that's the only answer, really.
exactly. So, Chris, so you're in mourning?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're in mourning.
I was thinking, I was, like sometimes when you see something and then you sit there and you're like, is this guy kidding me? Like Lefty, I don't know what to, my first reaction was like, you know what? Let me post memes and pictures of what your brain looks like when you're on drugs, because I just cannot believe like where he's going, where he's taking this to.
And I feel like everything that he was trying to put out has already been said. I don't know why this is happening.
Yeah, exactly. Why is it happening? I have an idea. I know why, but whatever. We'll see what happens. Chris, you're breathing heavy again.
No, it's not me. I was muted. That's the pug.
Oh, that's the pug. That's right. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's yeah, she's breathing, or she's out cold.
Hello, Albert. How are you, Albert? I thought it was Chris breathing.
No.
Like she's
Yeah. Well, I'm getting very tired now.
Well, thanks for having me on. Always.
No, thank you for coming on, and don't worry, I'm not kicking you. I'm too
Oh, sure.
Uh-oh.
What
I'll be the first.
No, I'm not kicking either one of you. I'm serious. No, I really am. I'm serious, because usually Marla's here when I do that, and it's more fun when she's here.
Well, thanks, Angel. Chris, good seeing you on here.
Mrs. Smith, thank you so much for coming on. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you.
You all have a good night.
You too. See, I didn't kick you. I didn't kick it.
Bye.
I didn't do it.
She's not gonna do it.
Chris, thank you so much.
Thank you.
And did you get in trouble last night?
Last night? No.
Okay.
Oh, you mean when the old lady came in? No. So she was just heavily drinking. So, I don't know how or why, but she wandered in. She wandered into my office.
Are you kidding?
Yeah. No, I'm not kidding. No, that's just the day in the life, as I say.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and the funny thing is she hasn't been working, so I'm just curious where she's getting the money to be going. Like, she's out tonight, she's drinking like almost every other night. I don't know, man. It's crazy.
Oh man, that's no
Can't wait till it's done.
Yeah, that's not good.
Nah. Yeah. So it is what it is. I guess just a little while longer. I have a court date for August, so hopefully that's the first and last time.
My daughter just texted me. She needs my help. There's a big bug.
Uh-oh. Okay, go ahead and throw
And
me off.
Chris, thank you. Maybe we'll see you tomorrow. Okay. Bye. I hate long goodbyes. Everybody, thank you so much for such short notice. Thank you. Just hit the like button on your way out, and I appreciate it. Thank you so much. And Mr. Smith says, thanks to all in chat. Sorry I was slow or absent. You weren't slow or absent. What are you talking about? We don't kill bugs here, Tony Ubats. I capture them and take them outside. Good night, Chris. Good night, Ron. Good night, Albert. Ryan. Uh-oh. All right. I'm coming. Okay, everybody. Good night. Edwin, thank you so much, Edwin. Thank you. Everybody have a great night. And thank you, Evan. I will definitely be returning to this show. Wonderful hostess and beautiful guests. I hope everyone has a great morning. Good night, everyone. And good night, Evan. Nice guy, Bryant. Thank you. And Tony Bot says, good night, all. God bless. And Palmina is giving hugs and kisses. And Brooklyn Bounce, you take care. Okay. I hope you're feeling great, as a matter of fact. Good night, everybody. And maybe we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.